Well, hey, welcome back to Sandy Sun Travel. We haven't really been anywhere. We've just been busy cruising and making videos and whatnot, but it's been a while since we've actually filmed a video and we've been on screen, so, I guess welcome back.
Welcome back, babe.
So we posted several vlogs from our cruise on the Margaritaville at Sea Islander. We've been super busy over the summer, and, now we're back. Makes me think of an Eminem song. Didn't he do a Guess Who's Back?
Whatever.
So we're going to do a review of our experience on the Margaritaville at Sea Islander. So, hey, let's check it out. Okay, so we're going to talk about the online check-in process a little bit first. And so in this case, Margaritaville at Sea launched the Islander in the middle of June or beginning of June, somewhere in there. We sailed on July 2nd,
Yes.
so that we were like the fifth, maybe sixth cruise. Why is this important? Well, they didn't launch their customer portal, what they call cruise control, until just before their first sailing. And so we were able to check in right around that time. Yeah. Now, it was still in beta mode. I expect it's likely changed even by now. And we're filming this in mid-September. But just so you're aware that there may be some changes, right? So online check-in was pretty easy. I just had to enter our passport information, our address, kind of the typical stuff. And then we only had to print one set of documents for that, and then our luggage tags as well. I don't know, all the other cruise lines either have an app. Margaritaville at Sea does not have an app. I don't know if they will. They're kind of old school, but it was pretty easy to do. So again, like I said, don't be surprised if there's not changes in the future.
Right. All right. So Embarkation. Embarkation was easy and relatively quick. It really was nice.
Yeah.
We purchased their signature chill package, which included fast to the chill. So we went from our Uber to the flip-flop atrium in like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
It was wonderful. It was fun to be able to see the ship as we pulled up and how they painted it. It's really cool looking. And the only issue we had was trying to figure out which line to get in outside of the building, because there was like two, it was almost like three lines merging, but then it was just two. And then we asked somebody which one we were supposed to be in.
And they didn't know.
And they weren't sure. But again, it was only like the fifth sailing, so, we gave them grace, and we still moved quickly, so it didn't matter.
I think we had a 10 o'clock or a 10:30 check-in time, right? But that may have been part of the reason why we were a little quicker, but the signage wasn't very good.
Yeah.
But, even if you just say, hey, look, I've got the faster to the chill, or is it fast to the chill? I don't know. Yeah. The get on the ship quick package.
Once we got in the building, they knew where we should go, but it was just outside, so...
Although, to be fair, they didn't really check anything either.
No, they didn't.
You were just like, you could have gone in and just been like, I think so. Yeah, I got faster to the chill. I don't know. Your mileage might vary with that one, but we did have the package, and the building was nice. So Embarkation was cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to talk about the food, and we'll try to run through this very quickly, but... we ate in the Finn's dining room. That's the main included dining, the main dining room, because their dining room is set up. It's 2 floors. The upstairs is the Islander dining room, which was a $20 charge for each person. And it included 2 or 3 extra entrees and maybe another dessert or something.
But then the regular Finn's dining room, their menu.
Right, that menu. It was just an insert in the main menu, and I think they had tablecloths up there. We went to the Islander dining room. It was the same experience. I'm glad we did it so that we can tell you it was essentially the same experience, and nothing against Margaritaville at Sea, but I don't think it was worth the $20.
Not for what we got that night anyways. No. Yeah.
As far as Finn's dining room goes, the food was good. The desserts were just okay. Now, we're not really big dessert people. Yeah. I know you might be surprised looking at me, but I don't eat a lot of desserts. So I can't really comment on those other than say we usually had like one bite and we're like, yeah, we're done.
Yeah.
Mexican Cutie Cantina was everything I had hoped it would be. I love the Blue Iguana Cantina on Carnival. So if you like that, you're going to love Mexican Cutie Cantina. I don't know if it's better or not, but it's everything I wanted.
Yeah.
Cheeseburger in Paradise, I thought was
wonderful.
Yeah. And I'm not a big Guy's Burgers fan.
We're not. So sorry if that makes anybody mad.
But I would eat cheeseburger in Paradise. I don't know what they do different. There's definitely something different.
Yeah. I don't know, but yeah.
It's a cheeseburger, so whatever.
It could have just been the cheese.
Yeah,
Who knows?
I don't know. Now, the JWB Steakhouse was fantastic. Yeah. It was, in my opinion, the best steak that I've had on a cruise ship. That was hands down the best steak, and we've typically eaten at the steakhouse on almost every cruise we've been on. Felt like the Port of Indecision buffet had lots of good options. We ate there quite often. You know, we got breakfast stuff there, or omelets, which ironically they do make the omelets at the Frank and Lola's Pizzeria. I never felt like the line was really that long for omelets.
Yeah.
So that's, you know, something to think about. And then Frank and Lola's Pizzeria, it's, you know, I thought the pizza was good. Was it better than any of the other cruise lines? I don't know. It was, you know, whatever. It was late night pizza on a cruise ship.
Right.
For whatever that's worth. And we did not try the sushi.
Okay, talking about entertainment now. We did see the Conky Tonkin show, which was all about country, you know.
Country music.
Yeah, country music, line dancing, this, that, the other. Not that it was bad by any means, but we're big country music fans, so it was more about the entertainment side of it, you know, the dancing, that.
Yeah, it didn't, you know, they didn't sound like the people who normally sing the songs.
Right, so it was kind of like, it's all right.
Yeah.
But it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. It was entertaining. The problem that we had with both shows, the Conky Tonkin and then the Caribbean Beats, was it was so packed because we're on a shorter cruise. It was only 4 days, and they only had one of each show. And so it was like everybody was there because...
Yeah, so they were both standing room only,
Yeah.
Big time. And, you know, even people pushing their way in front of other people. So, you know, it was people being people. I can't blame the cruise line for that. Now, there were only 2,000 people on the ship as well. And I forget what the capacity is. It might be 2,500 or something. Anyway, it was a little bit under full capacity, and yet they only did one show of each one. And I really feel like they should have done two, but hey, they're running the ship. So
Yeah, and again, this was only the 5th sailing, and they're still figuring everything out. So, you know. So then on to the Caribbean Beach show. This one we enjoyed.
A lot,
it was good, but again, it was just totally packed. And, you know, at one point we just kind of were like, all right, we've had enough, let's go. Because you couldn't sit down and people kept moving around in front of you. So, but we had fun everywhere we went. Yeah. And then music around the ship. Our favorite was the steel pan drummer. She was amazing. She was awesome.
She was super nice, too.
And, yeah, so friendly. But she was so good. She was, and literally, like, it was always crowded wherever she was playing. It was really good. Another form of entertainment that we enjoyed was the casino.
Yeah.
We really enjoyed the casino. There was always room on the machines. You know, they have tables. They had craps. They had all that stuff. We didn't really partake, but we watched a couple times. But we loved playing on the machines. We had fun.
And we should note... if this is a plus minus, you know, a pro and a con at the same time. If you're a smoker, the casino is non-smoking.
It was wonderful for us.
So it was wonderful for us, but it might, you know, not be as exciting for you.
Yeah.
So just something to note. The only smoking area was up behind the screen, up by the pool area. I don't believe they had any other smoking areas. Now, it would not surprise me if at some point they don't decide to make the casino smoking, but because it just seems like that's what they do. But just as a note, for now anyway, and I mean, I don't have any reason to think why they won't change it.
Yeah.
But the casino is non-smoking. Hey, if you like this video, would you hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our future updates. We love making these videos, and we're so thankful that you watch them. And if you're looking to book a cruise on the Margaritaville at Sea or any other cruise ship, or maybe you want to do a beach vacation, check out sandysuntravel.com. We'd love to help you out. All right, so the staff. We're going to talk about the staff for here for a little bit. So the dining room staff we thought was very attentive. Not like overly annoying, like every time you take a sip, they're filling your glass, but we just felt like they were right on time. Our favorite bartenders, if you're looking for good bartenders, the lobby bar seemed like it was a fantastic bar. I also heard that the steakhouse bar was excellent. It's kind of a low-key, kind of out-of-the-way place, but a little classier. So if that's what you're looking for, they have maybe a little more elevated drink menu there. Now, our favorite bartenders, shout out to Joselito, Minnie, and Kent.
Yes.
Kent was just the best. And then February, she was excellent. She was in the Landshark bar, but then she filled in at the lobby bar. So if they're there, you see them, take care of them because they're so much fun. Now, they did have a variety of different fun drinks that we tried to try them all for you. I mean, we suffered through it, had to try them all. No, we didn't try them all.
No.
They had so many drinks, and every single one of them were wonderful. So it sounds like we're trying to make an advertisement for Margaritaville at Sea, but we're not. We really had a good time on this cruise.
All right, moving on to the ports. We really enjoyed Tampa the day before our cruise. We just like Tampa anyways. It's one of our favorite ports or one of our favorite places. And if you go to Tampa, we highly recommend to go to dinner at the Columbia restaurant if you have time. It was amazing.
One of the oldest restaurants in the country.
Yeah,
it's owned by the same family that started it.
It's gorgeous. It's it's really ornate, decorated.
Wow, fancy word.
Yeah, I can't remember the chicken I had, but I'm gonna go back and get it again sometime. It was so good. It was so good. Then we went to Key West. And we always have a good time there. We didn't do much. We went to the original Margaritaville, had fun, and did a little shopping, walked around for a while. And then surprisingly, we've never been to Nassau before.
You'd think with as much as we've cruised, we would have. I know.
And we had a great time there. We literally just kind of walked around. We did the Pirate Museum. Which, it was fun. It was fun. And ironically,
is that French?
We will be going back to both ports in March next year, and we can't wait to go again.
Yeah, honestly, I'd always heard kind of some negative things associated with Nassau, and Nassau was fun.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to going back. We're already kind of figuring out what we're going to do, but And we should note we were supposed to go to Progreso, Mexico.
Yes.
But because of Hurricane Beryl?
Yes.
Hurricane Beryl, it was actually there the day we were supposed to be there, so we ended up in Nassau. So we were the first visit to Nassau for the Margaritaville at Sea Islanders. So it was good time.
And even
for us, even though it probably wasn't for Progreso.
Right. Even though that hurricane was out there, we had we had no major waves.
I would not have ordered up, but I couldn't have ordered better weather.
No, it was wonderful. All
right, so the spa. Usually we don't really do much in the spa, but as a part of the signature chill package, I think that's what we got.
Yeah.
It's not their top level package. It's the signature chill is like the next level down. I think it was well worth the money because it came with $150 spa credit for each of us. Came with the steakhouse. It came with the drink package. It came with early boarding, and I think even like tender. It had so many things on it. But back to the spa. So we both took advantage of our spa credits at the spa. You got a facial.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely loved it.
Yeah.
I about fell asleep.
I could not fall asleep with somebody messing with my face. That would be really weird. And I went up and got a massage. I don't know if the beds were cruddy or if I'm just getting old, but my back was bothering me, so the beds felt fine. I'm probably just getting old, but I'm not going to admit it. I went in, the room was beautiful. It was everything you'd expect. Like, I hate to say this, but I kind of had low expectations for Margaritaville at Sea. Just because of the things we'd heard about with the Paradise. And I felt like, and even that extended, like when I went to the spa, I'm like, what am I getting into? And it was just beautiful. They had redone it. It was so cool. So I thoroughly enjoyed it.
We chose to carry our luggage off, and it made debarkation super fast, super easy. I mean, we were off in 5-10 minutes.
I don't know. The worst of it, as always, is waiting for an elevator.
Yeah.
Then, we had gone up and had breakfast, and then got on the elevator, and like I said, we kind of had to battle our way on and off the elevator. Mm. But once we got off the elevator, the line was like, we just didn't stop moving until we were out waiting for a Uber out on the street. So, good job, guys. Now, obviously, if you have them take your luggage out, probably going to be a little different scenario. But I definitely think carrying your stuff off is the way to go. All right, so we sailed over the 4th of July, and so something cool that they did, they always do it like a veterans toast or something. I don't know what they would call it, but they do a thing to honor the veterans. And then on the 4th of July, they honored the veterans yet again. So for me, being a veteran, it was kind of cool. It was a neat experience. As a part of one of the days, and I don't know which one of the two it was, they did a margarita toast. Instead of doing the captain's toast with champagne and whatever, they did margarita in champagne glasses.
And the captain's margarita glass was like,
it was about 14 gallons of margarita.
So funny.
And I'm sure they do it every time that way, but the captain plays it up really well. He was very friendly. He was very engaging. He owned the moment, and it was really cool.
Yeah, it was fun.
Our cruise director, her name was ZJ. Hopefully you guys get her on this ship or some ship in the future. Mm-hmm. She was ever present. She was about, about 140% energy.
Yeah.
Just full of life. She's Australian. It was so much fun.
So all in all, we felt like the cruise was it was a great deal. It was a great value, I guess I should say. If you have a chance to go, we highly recommend it. And if you take advantage of their hero specials, it can be an even better deal.
Yeah, they do a reduced price or almost free for veterans, for teachers, for folks in law enforcement, I think nurses. You have to go on and figure that out for yourself, but really good deal. And I just think it's cool that they're really owning that. So that's it for today. If you've got any questions, put them in the comments below. We'll try to answer them either in the comments or in a future video. But that's it. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.